Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This one's kind of a quick one, at least for me. I just wanted to share a couple cards I did last night. It was dark, so I didn't do videos or anything, but I just wanted to do a project share and kind of tell you how I did them. I will have all the supplies and sizes, and these all come from the Silhouette online store. So I'll have the design IDs there. So this is what's called the Chubby Vampire. So I think he's so super adorable. They have a whole Chubby line of animals and creatures, and they're just so cute with their wonky little eyes. And I used glossy accents on his eyes. It was my first time ever using glossy accents, so it was very exciting. So a tip on him, and I used red to match his cape. Although it kind of looks, oh, there we go. It looks red now. It looked purple from a distance. And these are those Inkjoy, the Paper Matte Inkjoy. If you have, or if you're going to get the marker or pen holder from Amy Chomas, from Chomas Creations, I highly recommend these pens. These pens are wonderful. I mean, I guess you could use them too for just everyday writing, but I love them for this. I'm kind of addicted to it, the writing with the sketch part of it. So it's really, really cool. I never thought I'd like it. So what I did was I took the circle from his head, if you look on the back, and I welded them together. You can see the weld right here, okay, in Silhouette Design Studio. I have the designer edition, not that that matters. And then I also, so I made 3 heads. So I had the 2 that I joined and welded, and then the one that's on top. So that way you can see all of his ear, because, and excuse the black paint, I've been working on a project. If I had left it like this, his ear would have been funky. So I just made another one and put it on top. Now, the tip about this is his cape and his shoes. My camera's panicking because the sun's moving. They hook, what I had to do was between the top face layer and the card, I put them right at the edge of the card before I put on the face layer. So these are barely hooked in there, so you have to be careful with them. That was the only thing I didn't realize, that if you make this, like, they kind of plan on you putting it on a scrapbook page, I think, because this would normally hang off, like his feet and his cape would hang off. So that was my solution, was I just ran adhesive as close to the edge as I could, and I put this in as close as I could. So it will stay, and it's on there good. You can see I can open the card. It's no big deal. It's opening just fine. So, it worked out really good. So, and then I went into the offset window and I offset his head. I basically just took an offset of this front one here to put on the inside and then to write my sketch in. So I'm really proud of him. He came out so super cute, and I've wanted to make him, and I just love his little eyes. I was watching, you see all my vampire themed things, and I have another video. I made a card for my sister-in-law. I bet you can guess what type of animal it is after all my talking about it. And I was watching Twilight yesterday, so I got through Twilight, New Moon, and what's the other one? Yeah, the third one. I got through those. I like having something playing in the background while I'm working, so I was in a vampire mood yesterday. So I had all vampires yesterday, except this next one is not a vampire. And I have to be careful because this one's still kind of wet. Okay, I'm not normally going to do this, and it's probably going to screw up my recording. But, okay, I got to show you this. It looks dark in here. Look how beautiful it is out. It's absolutely beautiful. It's a gorgeous day here. And it still looks so dark. I don't know why. Just where I'm sitting, I guess. It's the shade of where I am. My front porch must be doing it. Okay, so this is a cut from the Silhouette online store. It's the Boo banner. It's by Lori Whitlock. And you get the banner, you get the letters, you get the little ghost, you get the spider web, and you get the 2 bats. The paper on this, the paper on this one is all recollections for that one. And the paper on this one, again, is all recollections, but this one, the pattern paper, is the Boo-Hoo, I think is what it was called, from last year. It was last year's stack. I like more of the cutesy stuff, so I didn't really find any stacks at Michael's this year I liked, so it's good I stocked up last year. And then I found the Spooky Time one I liked, the double-sided. Okay, so I digress. So on the front, I used black stickles on the Boo. And I'm really, really happy with how it came out. I had to like pound the stickles to it though. I really had to work on that. So I just kept layering stickles because some areas would come up and they wouldn't be shiny. So I just kept layering them until I got it on there. And those are the black diamond stickles that I used. And I don't know if you can tell, my ghost is shiny. He has glossy accents on him. And of course, oh, there he is. You can see him shine a little bit. See? Woohoo! Okay. So my little ghost, and the bats have nothing on them, and the spider web has nothing on it. And then I used my favorite in the whole world, black pop dots from 3L that I purchased at Hobby Lobby on the back. And I didn't go crazy. I just put one here and one here for the pop dots on these two. And this one I put one here, and I put a baby one down here. And I put natural hemp, this is hemp cord, or not hemp cord, hemp, through for my banner, and I tacked the sides here, and then I put my little bows over it. This side I used a glue dot, and this side I remembered I could use glossy accents and it wouldn't show. So that's my banner on the front. And this card is a new size for me. I didn't know what size I was going to make it. I knew it had to be at least 7 inches, and I couldn't find, and this is horrible, I couldn't find, and I don't know how big a card that fits, and I don't even know what it's called. I'm sure it has an A number, but I don't know what the card is that fits into a business envelope, and I couldn't find the sizes real quick online, and I got frustrated, so I decided to, and I recommend this for anybody that wants to try a new card size, because you have an envelope for it. So I went to here and I looked and I'm like, okay, I need something by 7. I knew my border thing was like 3.5. So I'm like, okay, what about a 4 by like 8? And, ooh, sorry. I looked and there's an envelope for a 4 by 8, but then I said, ooh, there's a 4 by 7. 4 by 6.5 would have been too small, but the 4 by 7 ended up being perfect. So anytime you can't find like a size or you want to try something new, come on here and get the measurements, because that way you always have an envelope for it with the envelope maker. So you always have a set, and I don't know about you, but I kind of like that. I like always being able to have a set. So that's what I did. So this is a 4 by 7. So you cut it at 8 by 7. And score at 4, and it gives you a 4 by 7. So I gotta be careful at the top. And then I went a little crazy inside. I used this paper here. Oh, it's having an issue focusing. There we go. I used this paper in the inside because this is my envelope that I made. Now on this, because of the size, the tip of the envelope, this tip down here came like all the way up here. So what I did was I just kept scoring it down. I put it on my scoreboard. I lined this edge up right here with my scoreboard, and I kept scoring it until it gave me a fold that I was happy with. And I'm happy with this fold. So this is the envelope that goes with it. And then this is the Boohoo Recollections as well. And this, I just wanted to tie it in. So I took the orange paper that I used on the front, and then this all ties together. One, because it's from the same stack, and usually most papers match in stacks, but this has got the green and the orange and the purple in the wording in there as well. So I figured it worked, and instead of doing my white, which would have been quite stark, I don't know what is up with this. All right, we'll leave it down there. It would have been quite stark. I decided to go the orange and jazz it up a little bit. And the orange and purple really do work nice together. Okay, and my camera is freaking out, so I guess it's time to end the video. But I just wanted to share those cards projects with you. Like I said, it was last night and it was hard. It was dark, so it was very difficult to film them. So I just decided to go ahead and show you guys after the fact of doing the cards. So if you head on over to my blog, I will give you the Silhouette Online Store design IDs for these. This is, if you want to just go search for them, Chubby Vampire, and this is Boo Banner. So thank you so much for stopping by today. Again, head on over to my blog to check out a complete supply list, see what I'm up to, www.crazycatladycraft.blogspot.com. Happy crafting.